Every week we have a new team. Every week we do. And so I believe that we're always learning and growing week in and week out to play our best, and we have to. And no different. Nevada's the biggest game of our season because the next one. But, man, I'm so proud of how our guys prepped last week. And I get asked a lot, how's the team doing with all the hype and all the pats on the back? And all I know is how they work when no one's watching. Bloody Tuesday, workday Wednesday. Our guys are out there on the blue, in the cold, working their tails off to improve. And that's a testament to leadership we have in this team, our coaches. But I'm proud of the effort in all three phases tonight. I mean, our guys cut it loose from Jump Street. I don't think you can have a start faster than we did tonight. Just proud of our guys. And, I think it was Maddox Madsen's best game as a Bronco. Absolute meticulous. Over 300 yards passing, first time we've had that in a long time. He is on fire. Ashton Genty, he's the best player in the country. We're getting everything thrown at us to stop the run. He continues to wear out defenses and continues to lead this team. Latrell Caples, 3 touchdowns, one of the biggest leaders on our team, not even just in the receiver room or on offense, but our whole team. He actually spoke to our team this week about no flinch. Don't fear failure, no flinch. And that's the type of leaders we have. And so, hats off to Latrell Caples and even our offensive line. That was one of the third leading team in the nation in regards to sacks. They had the leading guy who got sacks all year in Trey White. And our guys went out there, I think we gave up 1 sack. So that's a testament to our guys, their prep, Coach Keene, moving guys around and being on the attack. Defensively, one of our best games all year in regards to total yards defensively. We knew Sean Lewis was always going to have a really good plan. He's a big-time offensive head coach. They're going to be tempo. They're going to be on the attack. They're going to use splits to their advantage. They got, a running back that's, rushed for over 4,000 yards in his career, and our guys did a really good job. There's still some explosive plays out there we want to have back. And obviously, the reality when you are up big in these games, we want to get other guys repped. We need to. That's how we build the depth of our team. And we gave up a late touchdown we obviously didn't want to give up. But, I'm so proud of this team where we are growing to. We still got a lot of meat on the bone. I can't wait to watch the film on Nevada and have a great week next week. But so proud of our team. Bronco Nation, thank you for showing up. I think 9th largest crowd in history. Striped the stands. It was awesome. It was awesome. It was an awesome atmosphere, and we're going to need that and more next week against Nevada. But thank you, Bronco Nation. We're going to keep learning and growing and excited where we're headed.
Every time we talk about Maddox, it always feels like I'm proud of him. He was good, but I know there's more there. Mm-hmm. Did we see more is there tonight? He didn't seem like he missed really on anything.
We absolutely did, Jay. Maddox Madsen played elite tonight. And I still believe there's a lot more in the tank for Maddox. And I'm always going to say that about our team and about our players because that's life. There's always a climb we are on. It's never going to be an arrival point. But Maddox Madsen played elite tonight. And I know we're going to watch the film. There's going to be a couple things that he needs to improve in. I know there's a couple throws. That's what we do as coaches, right? Hey, learn and grow. This is what you did well. This is what you need to improve in. But Maddox played big time tonight. What he did with the football, no interceptions, how he was able to run for some first downs, create conflict, make the throws he needed to, stay in it. I am very proud of Max, and that's who he is. Mad Dog is an elite competitor. I promise you he's going to be in here watching film tomorrow. That's who he is. And he's going to continue to improve, and he played a big-time game tonight.
People are going to stack the box against Ashton. How much do you need that? I think we kind of saw it in the opening drive of the second half where San Diego State didn't have as many guys in there, and Ashton had 60 yards rushing on that drive alone.
Yeah, absolutely. Ashton Genty is the best football player in the country. But this is a really stinking good football team. And I tell our team that every week we talk about what do we learn. It's not just the negatives. I tell them every week I find out more and more how tough this team is, how gritty this team is, how much this team loves each other. And we got a really good football team. And this football team's even going to improve. This is new beginnings. We got a new season every week. And Maddox Madsen, who he is, our passing attack, we're getting the kitchen sink thrown at us in regards to stopping the run. And there's still some things we got to continue to learn and grow in there. But the throws he made, loose in the box, who he is, I'm excited where we're growing to. But Maddox Madsen, I can take nothing away from him. He had a big-time game tonight.
You say about Madsen's ability to step up, it's obviously played well, but these last 2 games, it's been a case of loading a box, everything's Genty. He's went, all right, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, once again, he makes great decisions. He knows what decisions we need him to make to win football games, to play really efficient offensively. We were 7-7 in the red zone. I mean, you talk about the plan that Coach Cutter and our offensive staff put together. I mean, meticulous. On the attack every single snap, in and out of tempos. I mean, the plan that we put together every week and how our players are able to study it, rep it, improve it in practice performance, and what they're able to go do out on Friday night or Saturday whenever we put the ball down to play, it's a testament to our kids and our coaches.
Like the MO of this offense early in the season was just, the big play, handed to Genty and the quick strike. Tonight, able to grind it out, almost double the time of possession, 33 first downs. You had sustained drives. What's it say about the DNA of this team that when that isn't working, you are able to just grind it out like that?
Yeah, I mean, we're battle tested. And that's something I learn about our team every week. I mean, last week we had an 8-minute drive to win the game. And that's not explosive plays. That's 4-yard gain, 5-yard gain, 2-yard gain, 5-yard gain. And that's championship football. We're by no means there yet, but you can see that on film. Our guys can wear a defense out. Our defense can wear an offense out. I mean, we had 3 sacks tonight. We were able to get a lot of good quarterback hits. I mean, we want to be on the attack in all 3 phases. That's not only what we talk about, that's how we practice. And I'm proud of our guys being able to be meticulous in how they're on the attack.
4 times this year, you have had over 500 yards of total offense. Just how potent is this offense?
I mean, it's explosive. I mean, in every single play, every single down, every single quarter, we are on the attack in the run game, the pass game, and we're going to use everything to our advantage. And our teams and our players buy into that and how they practice, how they study. I mean, we do a lot offensively. To be on the attack, to attack defense the way we do, it takes prep. It takes time. It takes living in the training room. And our guys do that. They put the work in when no one's watching. I keep coming back to that because it's no magic formula. It's work. And our guys don't run from work. They're in here. They're doing it. We're an early morning operation. Our guys are in here at 6 a.m. That's what it is. That's price of admission here. We have a beautiful facility. This place was built on blue collar. That's what it is here. And that's why we're able to do what we do. We got coaches that are elite. I believe we have the best staff in the country. And being able to see our guys put that into action tonight, I'm proud of them.
Back in 2014, there was this edge named Kamale Correa that just kind of came out of nowhere as a sophomore and just compiled some crazy stats in terms of getting after the quarterback. And you look at Jaden Virgin Morgan now, he just continues to show up right now. What is he capable of, and how much of a game wrecker is he for you guys?
Jaden Virgin Morgan, not only early on the season played really well, but you look at Hawaii, UNLV, and tonight against SDSU, he's playing at an elite level. And even the plays that are not in the stat book, sacks, TFLs, QB hurries, I mean, he's relentless. Watch the film. Watch how he pursues. Come to practice. Watch 5 out there practicing. And so what he's doing now and how he's able to cut loose, I mean, he's playing at an elite level. He's a sophomore. There's still a lot of meat on the bone. And Coach Frazier does a great job of those guys. Right now, when you line up against our defense, pick your poison. You're going to try and double team Jaden Virgin Morgan? Good luck. You got Ahmed Hossain waiting there for you too. So, I mean, but that's once again, that's practice. Our guys are relentless and how they play the run and the pass, earn the right to attack the quarterback. And our guys are doing that. But Jaden's playing at a high level. I mean, tonight he was relentless. 3-man rush, 4-man rush. He dropped in coverage a ton, had some big time plays. So I cannot be more proud of Jaden. I'm excited for him to keep growing.
With Marion, he's been so close a couple times this year. There's a tip pass last week at UNLV. Ball hit him in the arm earlier in this game, and then he gets the pick 6. How cool was that?
It's been a long time coming. I mean, thank you, Jesus, for that, because I've been praying for it for a long time. No, but Amara McCoy, I mean, such a great young man. I mean, a senior, has been here all about this football program, and we've been close. And seeing him, I mean, how he preps, even later in the game when we had, our 2s in there, I mean, he is on. I got to pull him back on the sideline because he's yelling at the corners about what's coming. I mean, that's who he is. And so him able to go out there, have that pick, and he's playing really well. I mean, last week I thought he played his best game as a Bronco, what he was able to do last week. I haven't watched the film yet, but I'm sure he played really well tonight. And that pick 6 was a huge play in the game, and we need him.
Joel Caples, hot stocks the season, goes quiet for a couple of games, and with his injury and coming back, just how long has it been a game like tonight coming for him?
Yeah, I mean, he deserves every bit of it. Missed all last season due to an Achilles injury. No one thought he was going to be able to come back for spring ball outside of Latrell because of how he worked, lived in the training room. Comes out, has a phenomenal offseason. And you talk about a guy that loves his teammates. I show clip after clip of our receiving core blocking downfield for the run game. And that's how you earn the right to catch the ball on this offense. It's unselfish. It's how can I help my teammate? I might get the ball. I might have a game like Latrell had tonight where I get 3 touchdowns. Huge game by Latrell. But he earns the right with how he practices and how he blocks for his teammates. And it is a long time coming. I mean, you talk about a guy that how he practices and who he is as a teammate, who he is as a leader. I think the absolute world of Latrell. He impacts me every single day.
On those touchdowns, it looked like he was getting some separation. What do you see from his route running?
Yeah, he's an elite route runner. And he's going to continue to grow and improve. And we put Latrell everywhere. I mean, he makes all the hard blocks. He can do anything in the route tree. Even a guy that, yes, had some injuries in the year, had to miss a game, had to keep fighting, battling back. That's who he is. And like I said, I just can't say enough good things about 3.
For you guys to hit as many wide receivers as you did, I mean, like at halftime, 7 different guys caught a pass. All 7 had to catch him at least 10 yards. I mean, even past Latrell, Prince has been waiting forever for that moment too, probably tonight. So just to get that type of production from so many wide receivers.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, that builds the culture of your team, and especially what they do in the run game. Our receivers block here. Like, that's mandatory. That's not hopeful. That's mandatory to play here, is receivers have to block. And being able to get the passing yards we got tonight, being able to get a lot of receivers involved, it's a testament to those players. Because it's easy to start, even if you win a game, it's easy to think, well, I didn't get enough catches or I didn't get this. That's not this group. That's not this group. They come back to work. What can I do to help the team? What can I do to help our offense be explosive? And they're doing that week in and week out. And now we're seeing the stats. But what I've seen since August, when we started fall camp, is a group that's unselfish, that cares about their teammates, loves each other, and now they're able to put it on display. So, and I mean, a lot of it's with Maddox. I mean, the type of reads he's having, he's going through full progression reads. There's a lot of times where he's got really good time in the pocket. That's a testament to our O-line. We had some guys banged up, had to move some guys around. Awesome. Next man up, carry the flag. That's what it is when it's week 8 of college football. And so just proud of our guys.
Anything else?
How long have you been waiting to run that fake punt with Marco?
Been waiting for a long time. And I'm proud of our guys practicing it. We've been practicing it relentlessly. Coach Collins has done a really good job with it. And I'll be honest with you, it's been something that I've almost called multiple times, but I'm continually do it in practice. Once again, I see it in practice, consecutive times, doing it really well, a lot of different looks. And I'm proud of Marco executing it as a big time play.
I asked you a little bit about it earlier this week, and I think back a year ago, I mean, this is part of your story. I mean, a year ago this week, there was a very different feel inside of this building. Can you compare the two feelings that a year ago to right now? And I don't know, just your thoughts on the transformation of this program in a year.
Yeah, Jay, it's a good question, man. I mean, I just, without getting choked up too much, it's, I love these kids. And I feel like sometimes people take that like I'm beating a dead horse. So I'm just trying to say kind of the coach speech. But being able to be around, this is year 8 for me at Boise State. And being able, these kids have been through a lot. They've been through COVID. They've been through multiple head coaches. They've been through tough losses. They've been through that. And seeing them never flinch. And when I come in this building and our players are in here ready to work, that's what fuels my fire. And seeing these young men grow as people off the field too, seeing what they're doing in the classroom, seeing who they are as young men. I cannot be more proud of them. And so even the thought, how it was, last year to where it is now, some of that stuff. I mean, I'm so focused on the future and so focused on these young men and how they grow every single day, because they change my life every single day. And that's my goal. And I'm so relentless to improve every day for them, because they deserve it. These young men deserve the best.